Hi Melanie, in this video I'm going to be explaining my information seeking behavior information that I found, and this is going to be challenge number 5. So during this challenge I looked over the course of March 24th, March 25th, and March 26th, and I found I logged 12 different times that I was searching for something. So those 12 being exercise ideas, marketing summer jobs, how to properly cite APA, Starbucks financial analysis, what are Lululemon's values, how to make a standout pitch, best restaurants in Halifax, what does blockchain mean, who is Joey King, what the movie Us is about, what is the VRIO model, and how to boil eggs. So to begin, I found the questions pertaining to personal interests, such as how to boil eggs or best restaurants in Halifax. I wasn't as concerned about the credibility of where I was finding the information. For how to boil eggs, I really just wanted something that was easy and quick, so I looked on WikiHow and Pinterest to find that, and I just wanted something that was going to give me the fastest results. For other information, which was what I was interested in, such as best restaurants in Halifax, I used my friend's Instagram page, who has a whole food blog, to kind of know what would be the best restaurants is. I guess she's kind of a credible source in the sense that she's been doing this for a while, but she wouldn't really be recognized as that by kind of worldwide, just really to me. When I wanted questions on particular websites, for instance, Starbucks financial analysis and what Lululemon's values are, I looked directly towards those websites, towards those company websites. I also used Brightspace for information like how to make a pitch stand out and what does blockchain mean. Those were two pieces of information that were found in a few of my course's syllabuses or found on the course website. I also use LinkedIn for finding marketing jobs in the summer, and I use YouTube a lot for things like exercise ideas, as well as what the movie Us is about. So basically how I kind of designed it was, if it was pertaining to school or something more professional, I tried to find very credible sources. I even would use Google Scholar or Dalhousie's library. So finding information like what does the VRIO model mean, I needed that for my strat class, so I wanted something that was very credible. In terms of relevancy and currency, I made sure that all of the information I found was very relevant. I looked at dates that the Instagram photos were posted or the YouTube videos were posted, as well as I looked on when jobs were posted on LinkedIn, as well as in teacher slides, which is where I found certain information. I made sure that those had dates and that they were relevant to what I was looking for. And in terms of was I successful, I was successful. I found all the answers I needed, but I just had to tailor where I was looking depending on how badly I kind of needed it. So in terms of how to boil eggs, that wasn't as important to me, so I didn't need to look at a scholarly source. But on the question, what does blockchain mean, that was really needed in my information network world class, so I really wanted to look on Brightspace, on the syllabus, in the course slides. Now, in terms of the following questions, compare and contrast. So again, just to kind of reiterate, if it was something more interesting and more for personal use, I didn't really care that much about credibility, which I found to be really interesting. I also found that I loved looking at YouTube videos. So even though I would look on scholarly sources or I would look on LinkedIn or the websites for particular information, I looked at YouTube a lot because I was more of a visual learner and I wanted to ensure that what I was reading kind of made more sense to me. And so reflecting and evaluating on my own information in this course, I found that every time I looked for information, be it in my modules, discussions, or being in the end project, I used scholarly sources. I found that those were the most credible and the most well supported for this class. I feel like scholarly sources are also the most credible and the best to be used for business students, especially when doing research. What surprised me the most was how many YouTube videos you actually posted in your modules. I found that extremely helpful because for people like me who is a visual learner, it was easy to better understand. I remember back to one of the first IBM videos, and I found I really understood the concept because I was able to see it. Would I change my approach? I think if I was to redo this course, I would, instead of just doing all the scholarly sources, I would have used the YouTube method as well to be able to visualize what I was looking for.